Hello everyone, this is Brian Kaiser Tillman coming to you with a traditional Tuesday and a very first voiceover for these videos. It was requested that I do them, so I figured I'd go ahead and start with the one and only Cap and give you guys a voiceover for what I was doing here with this color pop. So, as you may have noticed, I had already started with the drawing because I had drawn it beforehand with pencil. Normally I would start off and I would show you that I was drawing with a pencil, but in this case I went ahead and had the opportunity to do a drawing first with pencil, and then I didn't have the ability to film where I was, so I just figured it'd be okay if I markered, inked it on video so that you guys could at least see that process. So these are normally done with a very fat chisel Sharpie, which was shown at the very beginning, and sometimes I break out the small Sharpie. What I was doing right there is using a kneaded eraser to get rid of all the pencil marks before I started going in with the marker, because depending on how much ink you put down with the marker, it'll pull up the pencil and it'll smear, and it's never a good look if you're trying to get a nice clean look with your markers to have smudged pencil lines. So I always try and go over and erase the pencil lines. Now what that does though, it gets rid of the saturation of the black, and so in the end you'll see me once again going over the black again, just because I like to make it look as vibrant as possible. Now normally when I use markers, I use touch markers from Shinhan Art, but in this particular case my 40% gray had ran out, so I had to grab the tried and true Prismacolor markers that I used to work with all the time, and I just had a lot of those still laying around, so I went ahead and grabbed it because I figured it'd be okay if I used two different kinds of markers. I still believe that the Shinhan touch markers are the best in the business, so I highly recommend you getting those if you haven't checked them out. But in this case I had to use a Prismacolor marker because I just didn't have the right color gray that I wanted for this color pop of Captain America. So as you can see right now, I'm actually going back over all the black, trying to make it pop out a little bit more, make it look a little bit more printed, and give it that look that I guess I'm getting known for, which is my artwork is starting to look as though it was printed, even though it is the original art with Sharpie and marker. So you'll always see me go over that again and again and again with black, and when I do that with this, I don't break out the big chisel marker. I make sure that when I'm going over the black again, I use a finer tip Sharpie marker so that I can actually get into the details and make sure that I don't mess it up, because at this point it would be horrible if I messed it up getting this close and then messing it up. But we're getting close to the end, so I hope you like this voiceover, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.